Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for watching. What is good? I am Jade if you're new here. So there's a lot of conversations being had across the interweb with regards to Rita Dominic and her new husband Fidelity Anosike and his supposed past lives. And I do have my opinion about that and I'm gonna share it. Like they say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Anyway, in case you don't know, in case you live under a rock, because I sincerely do not know how you could have missed it, but Rita Dominic, the Nollywood sweetheart, got married over the weekend and the wedding literally broke the internet. So if you didn't know about this, where have you been? I am jealous of you. I want to live in your world. But anyway, like I said, she got married over the weekend and it was the talk of the town. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was talking about it. I mean, there were sub-conversations that came from that one wedding. Topics such as, oh, his past life, he's a serial marrier. That's a word I made up. It's not in the dictionary, so don't make it a thing. You know, like he's a serial marrier, he's a serial divorcee. He marries a lot and he divorces a lot. And then there were other conversations and questions surrounding why some of her fellow A-list Nollywood celebrities did not attend. People were asking, where's Genevieve, Nnaji, where's Stephanie Linus, where's Omotola Jalade, because these were some of the very notable Nollywood celebrities who were absent at the ceremony. And people wanted to know, some people even went as far as harassing these celebrities on their social media, asking them, why did you not attend your friend's ceremony? Why did you not this and that and the other?
I'm sorry, I cannot give excuse for anybody. Rita Dominic will be your colleague. They do traditional wedding. You know attend. You know post am for your page to congratulate them, and you don't want me to be quiet. What is happening in Nollywood? What is happening? Nollywood, why? All this envy, all this beefing, no good doing anything. How you want marry? When you know this celebrate somebody else? Everybody knows that Rita Dominic, they always attend events. Even people when they say she don't know. She dey do wedding. No attend. No post am for that page. Nollywood. Hey! I never see. Too much jealousy, too much envy.
And I'm just laughing because people are mad. People are twisted. Just because you see people act in the same scene or act in the same movie does not mean that they are friends in real life, number one. And number two, even if they've been friends in the past, things happen, shit happen, especially in such a cutthroat industry that they have where you can be friends with somebody today and tomorrow you will hear that the person has gone to backstab you and that will be the end of the friendship. So shit happens. You know, they may have been friends in the past. It's possible that they are no longer friends. And as for Stephanie, she recently celebrated her 10th wedding anniversary. Can you believe this lady just celebrated her 10th wedding anniversary? You know, she's one of those quiet ones. Like she said during her interview before she got married, she said, yes, she's putting her life there now because she wants, you know, she's planning her wedding and it's inevitable that people would know about it and she will make plans and talk about it. But she did say that once the wedding is done, once the ceremony is complete, she and her husband are going to go back into the privacy that they love so much. And she has definitely lived up to that promise. You know, you hardly see her out making drama with her husband, or, you know, she only comes out when she needs to like celebrate something, or you hardly see her engage in any kind of drama. And I love that for her. And she has kept her word as far as that goes. So she was celebrating her 10th wedding anniversary, celebrated yesterday, which I think is just like, wow. I remember that wedding vividly. Still one of the best, like top 3 best Nigerian wedding. You know, it was a destination wedding. Of course, it took place in Paris, you know, but yeah, it was an amazing wedding and I can't believe it's been 10 years. Now, wow, time don't they go. We don't they old though. Whenever I joke with my friends and I say, Kai, we don't they old, they get really mad at me. It's like nobody wants to get old. Everybody just wants to live their best youthful self for as long as they possibly can. And I'm not even mad at that. But yeah, congratulations to Stephanie. Linus, it's 10 years. That's a lot. That's a milestone. That just goes to show you that when you're committed to making things work, you will make it work. So congratulations to Stephanie and Linus Idahosa. Many more years of happiness. And yeah. So anyways, back to this story. You give them back to back to back to back to back. Hey, you know the fear face? You know the fear face? I'm sorry. I drank coffee this morning and I'm a little hyper, can you tell? Anyway, sorry about that, you guys. I'm laughing at myself because I can't even believe me. Look at how I just swayed from one topic to another and now I'm here. Let me find my way back to the main topic of conversation. So anyway, since the wedding, there's been so many articles written from people accusing him of being a serial marrier to claims that he's only using Rita Dominic for her celebrity, for her fame, even though the man is reportedly the editor-in-chief for one of Nigeria's most thriving and oldest newspaper, but that doesn't matter, does it? So he's using her for fame. He's using her for her celebrity status. That's what a lot of people are sticking to. Others are saying that the marriage will not last because he has a reputation of marrying and divorcing. I even saw a post, an article of somebody accusing Mr. Fidelis Anosike of owing the person's sister about 700,000 naira, and I couldn't help but notice how suspicious the timing is. I mean, Oga, Madam Accuser, whoever you are, where have you been all this time? It's like you people waited until after the ceremony to accuse him of stuff. Like, what is the point of this when you could have gone to the same site that you now went to? I mean, were you thinking that maybe his new wife will help him pay the debt, which will basically fall under the category of some people that are claiming that he's going to rely on Rita Dominic for financial support or whatever? And while we are on the topic of his finance, his net worth, or should I say his unconfirmed net worth, is somewhere around $2 million US. So, yeah. And as for the claim that the marriage will not last as a result of his reputation for divorcing, I beg, let me tell you guys how many times this man has been married. To the best of my knowledge, this man has been married twice before, and this will be his third marriage. And come to think of it, men marrying multiple times in their lives has never bothered you people before, because you people always find a way to blame the women that they marry as opposed to putting the blame on the men. I mean, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. At some point, you guys have to start pointing the finger at the man and saying, dude, maybe something is not okay with you. Maybe you need to take a step back and fix your inside, but no, society will always, even if it's 1 million times the man marries, society will blame every single woman as opposed to putting the blame where it squarely belongs. So it has never bothered you people before. All of a sudden, it has now become a problem. Is it because he's marrying Rita Dominic? Are you guys just now already setting the pathway for you to blame her for this? Is that what's going on? If that's your plan, let me just tell you, it will not work, because this marriage is going to last forever and ever. Amen. And I also noticed that a lot of people are under the impression that Rita Dominic is somehow older than this man and that this man is younger than Rita Dominic. Perhaps it's because of his very fit stature. He's a very fit guy. You can tell he takes care of himself, Let me bust your bubble, okay? Rita Dominic is 46 years old. She'll be 47 in July. This man is 56 years old. So there you have it. So you might as well just dead whatever sugar mommy, sugar baby insinuations that you've been able to cook up in your head, okay? So yeah, good. Also, I think it's in bad taste for people to assume the worst about this relationship, this marriage that is just starting. And I always find those people so hypocritical because they are the same people that will tell you to look beyond their mistakes, look beyond their misgivings, their past, and judge them based on the present and possibly the future. But they always fail to extend that courtesy to somebody else. And that always is, I find that very problematic. How are you the only one allowed to make mistake? How are you the only one allowed to grow from your misgivings and others are not? That is hypocritical. And of course, no wedding of this dynamic is complete without a high dose of misogyny. So here's this crown jewel here. This is what this Homo sapien had to say while reacting to Rita Dominic's wedding. So this is what he wrote, and I'm going to be dramatic here. I'm going to try and use his voice, even though I don't know this clown's voice, but I'm going to mimic what I think he sounds like. So this is what he said. He said, "Ladies, please don't follow the footsteps of Rita Dominic." He said Rita, he didn't say Rita, so we're saying Rita. "Ladies, please don't follow the footsteps of Rita Dominic. There is no sweetness in marrying at 46 years. At 46, you should be celebrating 20 years of marriage anniversary with your husband and your 20-year-old undergraduate by your side. Even though it's God that bless with kids, the joy of celebrating each year marriage anniversary is greater than the enjoyment and publicity of marrying at 46. As educationists, I will categorically tell you that women have higher chances of giving birth to their most intelligent kid as their prime at age 22 and 28. So tell me how high or low is the probability of giving birth to an intelligent child at 46. I know it's God that gives husband, but stop being I can't even. This clown is just. Woo-wee. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get through this. As an educationist, he's an educationist, though, my people. He's an educationist. And me, I'm here wondering, at what age did your mother give birth to somebody with such low IQ? That's really what I want to know. At what age she gave birth to somebody with such low IQ? That's really what I want to know. Anyways, let me just get through this. It says, as an educationist, I will categorically tell you that women have higher chances of giving birth to their most intelligent kids at their prime age of between 22 and 28. So tell me, how high or low is the probability of giving birth to an intelligent child at age 46? I know it is God that gives husband, but stop being selective and you will get married before 46. Note, getting married early or late is not a guarantee that marriage will not have issues that can lead to divorce. This guy is a freaking clown. He's a clown, but even a misogynistic clown has a mother who loves him. I just really feel sorry for his sister. I hope the sister gets married on or before age 26. Otherwise, this clown is going to be on her case. She is going to hear it. He's going to remind her every day of her failures while telling her the meaning of life. And this guy, this clown, is just one of the many clowns who showed up with their opinions regarding Rita Dominic's recent marriage. There were lots of conversations like this, spearheaded by men who just can't fathom, who cannot accept that a woman dares to wait longer to get married and a woman refused to settle for less. They went crazy. They went wild on the internet. The truth is this, right? A lot of these men find Rita Dominic's kind of marriage threatening. It's threatening to their way of life, to the lies and the misogynistic views that they have on marriage, the misogynistic views that society has helped them perpetuate. You see, a lot of these men thrive on being able to tell a woman that if you don't tolerate my excesses, if you don't tolerate my bad behavior, you will remain single and die alone. But then when women like Rita Dominic decide to not settle for less until they find their happy ending, their Prince Charming, when they show up with these stories of happy ending that basically thwarts whatever false narrative have been perpetuated by our society in favor of these men cannot stand it. All of a sudden, they want to turn motivational speakers, telling you not to wait, telling you to tolerate, telling you to settle for crumbs, telling you to settle for less. Because your time is going, and if you do not settle for less right now, you will end up living alone and dying single and childless. This is what these men are raging about. It is one thing for Rita to get married at age 46. It is another thing for the story to go viral and for women to find comfort, for women to find hope in her story, and for it to be like positively received for the most part. They are threatened by this because this is bringing hope to a lot more women, and women are looking at this and they are thinking, oh my gosh, I do not have to settle. This can still happen for me too. I particularly love Rita Dominic's wedding. Do you know why? Because she went all out. She did not do it in a way that, okay, time don't already go. I'm already in my 40s, maybe let me just do something low key and enter house. No, she went all out. She went full throttle. She did the entire traditional thing, dressed traditionally, ashoebi, everything, the works. She did everything. You understand? It's like she puts into reality the way she had dreamt about her wedding right from when she was a kid, just like every girl does. She put all of those dreams, what she had thought her wedding day would look like, she put it into reality, and it was well received. She didn't do something small and say, let me just do this now, make I hide myself. Let me do something low key and hide myself. No, she went all out for herself, and I am so here for it. So these are the reasons why these men are scared, because a lot of women are now thinking, okay, listen, I just need to take care of myself, put myself first, treat myself well, and the right man will come along. It doesn't matter. Age is no longer a barrier. And the fact that this wedding was so well received by so many people, for the most part, it was all positive vibes. People were just so happy for her, sharing their love and their support for her. These men do not like it because in their mind, they are thinking, oh my God, this one is going to definitely change the landscape. This is going to change the landscape for a lot of us, those of us men who want to continue to use marriage as a blackmailing tool on these women and say, if you don't behave yourself, you're not going to find a man. If you don't behave yourself, you're going to die alone. This Rita Dominic's wedding definitely showed women and even men that you ain't got to settle for less. You don't have to settle. Just be you, take care of yourself mentally, psychologically, physically, and everything else, and everything will fall into place. And that is why I am so happy for this wedding. And that is why these men are raging. That's why they are raging. A lot of them have been writing. They don't turn motivational speaker overnight. So they've been writing their epistles, writing God knows what, writing everything just to kind of dissuade women from taking this and seeing the beauty in Rita Dominic's wedding, because they want people to go back to thinking, oh my gosh, time don't they go? Let me settle for one riffraff that is not even worth my time, because time they go, and this is what society expects of me. So yeah. Anyways, this is how I'm going to end this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you care. Thank you all so much. I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.